Namaste, my beautiful queens. The subject for today's reading I consider very important, and hopefully it would give you some important answers, as we are in a very unique energies in this particular month, and I have already explained you why. So the question is this: what is the main karmic knot you need to untangle in this life? What is that karma you have brought from your past incarnations, lives? Why do I say lives? Because you need to understand one little thing. The thing is that not necessarily this is from the very last incarnation of yours. It could be from the ones you had before. Very often, even very powerful souls take not one incarnation but several to fulfill and to learn a certain thing which we challenge ourselves to learn in our each incarnation. As Journey of Souls, in that book, there was an example of one very advanced and powerful soul, very close to the ending cycle of incarnation on this particular planet. But it took him many lives to walk through such a thing, which is as simple as jealousy. It took him not one life. For some of us, it can take lives. For some of us, it can take one life. But some of us can do it within weeks, days, or even hours, because true realization and understanding can happen like this in a moment. So I want to help you, probably, hopefully, to see what is that main karmic lesson, main karmic learning, main one of the main goals or the knot. What is the karmic knot? Something which needs to untangle. How to untangle it so it stops influencing events in this life of yours, events in your love, relationship, self-development, your career, your walking, your path, what you do in this life, what mission you have. So let us see. Please choose one of the decks. Either choose the Grand Lux, choose the Sacred Key, and or Arcanum deck, or you can choose to simply listen to the whole video, and probably the answers will be a little bit in each one of them. So what is the karmic knot? What is a karmic lesson? What is this learning? What is that main thing you need to understand and to learn to untangle it in this life? Asking the spirits of fire, earth, air, and water, the guides, the keepers, the guardians, the observers, to give us the answers to our questions, to my forehead, to my mouth, to my heart. So we will start with the Grand Lux. For those of you who choose the Grand Lux, we will take look at this. Look at this, my beautiful queens. Unbelievable answer already here. What is the main thing you did? Look at the card of 7. Can you believe it? I don't know if you will believe it, what I say to you right now or not. Before I was given, like put into my very essence, the necessity to do this reading, because this is how it happens. It just comes to me like, do such a reading. And I do this reading. And I knew that the first one, because the first one I pulled out, I saw this very card before I started to record this video, that I am gonna pull out 7 of Cups. So what is this you keep on doing? You keep on doing for probably for many lives, but this is the main thing you have to understand. You have incredible ability for creativity. 7 of Cups has several meanings, but 7 of Cups is the card of dreaming, is the card of people who have dreams, and they really come with something amazing to do in this world, because these are people who can really feel others people. This is very spiritual card. This is magical card, a card of true deep magic. You are walking magic, magic always present in you. Everything you touch becomes magical. Even if you cook, if you make coffee for someone, that coffee is gonna have healing power. If you touch a child, that child probably is gonna stop crying. The thing is that you have this ability to make people believe when they don't believe anymore. When you come into life of anyone, like someone gave up, someone had lost hope, someone lost inspiration, someone lost believe in the future, and you come and you bring it back, you bring that light back. But so you imagine, the thing is that I already said in my other videos, and Michael Newton wrote it in Destiny of Souls, you have imagination is connected straight to creativity, and creativity connects to your soul, to your higher aspects. So you can paint, you can create beautiful stories like J.K. Rowling and her Harry Potter. You are magical, and if you go into esoteric and become a healer or energy, understand how energy works, you can do it that. You would be great teaching people to meditate, to go into yourself. You could be great writer, photographer, music creator, so on and so on. But what happens is you always, this is your core, you always had this, but from life to life you had been unfair to one person, to yourself. You were unfair to yourself, because the second card here is justice. You would refuse from your dreams. Think putting everyone on the first place. For example, you are terrified to make someone unhappy with you, but you are not terrified to make yourself unhappy. So if, for example, you wanted to play a guitar, but your father said, no, you know what, no, this is bad, you're not gonna do it, go and study accounting. In order not to upset your father, just an example, your father, or upset your mother, or upset your grandma, or upset your family, or upset your friend, you would agree to, you thought, doing the right thing by refusing what your soul really wanted to do. And you would do what people would say, or you would consider this is fair. You were unfair to yourself, and thought you were fair to everyone else. You were even convinced that your dreams are your temptations. You were even told that you're a dreamer, that you live in fantasy world, that come back to reality. Look at yourself. You really believe you can do this? And though this created this very serious karmic knot, that you sacrifice yourself all the time. I don't tell you be a selfish bitch, sorry my language. But sacrificing your dreams, sacrificing yourself in just making people happy or making people not talk bad about you is your journey to nowhere. You allow anyone and everyone influence you with their critics. Also, this is a sacrifice in so-called in the name of love. You believe that love must be deserved. You must sacrifice your pride, sacrifice your dreams, sacrifice your career, sacrifice your everything. You have to throw yourself to the feet of the one you love, whoever it is. You probably tried to receive approval when you were a child or growing up or even now from your mother or from your father or from a man, because what happens, and we choose the same type of a man who show us our wounds which were caused by our parents. And you were told and put into your head that it's fair and right only to do what others want from you and never to follow your talents, your dreams, and your hopes. Another thing you must understand, you must learn believing in yourself. If you're going to wait for someone to treat you just, to tell you, yes, you can do it, to give you enough encouragement, you're going to wait for a very long time. You were made to believe that what you believe, what you feel. Probably you were born or grow up or brought up in very religious, how much I love religion, so-called. Brought up in the family which were giving you dogmas, and when you were daring to say something else, something you know and understand from your very core, you were pressured down, you were put down. You can't say that. You cannot do this. You cannot think this. Oh, this is a sin, or this is against God, whatever God they believe. You were pressured. So your goal and karma and this, what you must do in this life, is believing in yourself. Believing that what you feel, what brings you joy, is the right thing. And if your father wants you to be a lawyer, but you want to teach kindergartners how to play musical instruments, you have to go and teach kindergartners how to play musical instruments. They try to constantly make you emotional. They constantly try to make you not see the world in the way only you can see it. They try to make you believe what they believe. They try to make you believe that your dreams, your gifts, your magic is something wrong or stupid or your illusion. And you must believe in what you know in your very core, what you feel in your very core, what you understand in your very core, and walk your path. Be just to yourself. But also forget about sacrificing yourself in the name of so-called love. The one who truly loves you will lift you up, not bring you down and walk all over you. That you must understand. Never again do that, because you've been doing that as well. This is the deck number 1 for you. What is your main karmic goal in this life? What is your main karmic lesson you brought into this life? what you need to untangle in order to change how events in your life, in this life, are going, what you need to understand, what you need to know, what you need to learn. Second deck, the Sacred Key deck. Hierophant and Ace of Wands. You look at this. Who is Hierophant? There is a card of High Priestess, and Hierophant is supposed to be high priest, but they completely have different vibe to them, because high priestess is connected to the source. She's above. And the Hierophant is a card of signifying Pope, the head of Roman Catholic Church. So you used to be, my beautiful queens who choose this deck, please listen to me carefully, very dogmatic, okay? Very dogmatic you used to be. You believed, this is from past, and please pay attention if this is what you have in this life as well. You believe that your truth is the only truth, but at the same time very high moral principles. So you believed, and you were very strict, and very possible, because this is a card of religious fanaticism. I'm not telling you you are like this in this life. We are looking what in the past life you could have brought in this one. So because it's a Pope after all, right? This is the Pope. So you seldom allowed yourself to embrace the new, because this is fire, this is Ace of Wands. You considered the strong emotions, feelings, passions, and impulses are not right. You are deep inside, probably in this life as well, because we see this card here, are very conservative, like extremely conservative to the bones, and you this is the past life, this is this one, but again I'm repeating, you brought this from the past lives. This is what you need to learn, because Hierophant is conservative, hates anything new. Like if he was told the earth is flat, he is almost impossible to be convinced that it's not like that. Please remember Galileo Galilei, when he was in the court with hundreds of those cardinals and the high levels of Catholic Church priests, he was on his knees, age 75, before them, under home arrest for 25 years. He was trying to prove them the earth is not the center of the universe. The earth is not flat. And he couldn't do it. So you might be very hard to accept new. But the new can be actually the truth, and the old can be simply a dogma. So think what is that in you need to understand like this. You are impossible to move to the left or to the right, or to convince in something you don't want to believe. But at the same time, Hierophant has the highest level of moral principles, like the highest level of moral principles you can think of. But we can remember the book Thornbirds, and remember that those extreme high level moral principles sometimes can lead you away from your own joy and your own feeling of the joy in your heart. So yes, you can be a teacher. Yes, you are a searcher for the truth. You can be brave, and you are a father of everyone who comes to you. And I mean a father in the meaning of the word, that you can give a great advice, you can calm down, you can inspire people, you can heal people. But at the same time, we are having the Ace of Wands. And it means what you need to learn is to embrace the new. You need to understand that God, you need to understand this book right here. By Story Waters, you are God, get over it. You need to understand that the sacred spark of divine is not outside of you, but is in you, and you need to teach others for that. This is creativity. This is passion. This is fire in you. You don't need to suppress it. You have a lot of energy inside of you which you don't let out. You just hold it inside. You're afraid if you allow yourself be free, you're going to go against, I don't know, dogmas or religions or something like this. This is wrong. When you set yourself free, that's when you connect with your higher aspect of yourself. Why you are afraid of your own strengths, your passion deep inside. You can take me as an example. I'm extremely passionate in what I do. Even in this reading I'm doing right now, I'm very passionate. Embrace you. Stop being a victim of yourself. You're suppressing yourself. You're not allowing yourself breathe, not allowing yourself to create. You are suppressing. You locked yourself in a box which you were put in your past lives and in this life, or you put yourself there, or others did it and you did it to yourself. Allow yourself to burn. You are a beautiful sacred fire. Allow yourself to burn. This is what you need to learn in this one. Be brave, be courageous. Do what you were afraid to think to do. Because you can. You absolutely can. Don't just throw water over the fire of your soul. You can do so much by embracing that fire. I hope you understood me. I don't really, when I'm in the flow, I don't even know what I'm saying. Usually, like when people telling me you said that, I said I did, because when you are like in like this, came in reverse 3 of Cups, just fell out of the deck. I'm holding it upside down, so I'm gonna use that card as what you need to learn in Arcanum deck, and get the second card reversed, even though I'm holding it in upright position, reversed. So you have a crucial life now. You got to bring yourself back in upright position. First of all, we are having 3 of Cups in reversed position. The first card, which fell out by itself. Always the strongest message comes from the card in reversed position. When it falls out, when it falls out by itself in upright position. So you you lived through hopes which didn't come true. And you, please listen to me and listen to me carefully, some of you especially, you were a third party. This is the equivalent of past life, this first card, which you brought in here. Please make sure that you are not in this same position in this life. You refused from your own happiness by sacrificing yourself, probably even your life, to a man. You fell into, you see what this card means? Someone who had, and this is what in this life as well, enormous talents and the enormous power of spirit, which were wasted or are wasted. It's something you was stuck in. And I believe that it was connected to the man, because this same man, I am afraid, who did this to you, or you did this to him, I am afraid the same man came and doing just the same thing what he did in the past incarnation, to first of all learn himself that he shouldn't be doing it, and teach you as well. Two of you, probably primal karmic soulmates, you are teaching each other. You now in this life might be refusing to see the situation, how the situation is. The Knight of Wands, I have explained yesterday in yesterday's video, the Knight of Wands in reversed position. He was not serious about you in that past incarnation. This one is constantly changing partners. There were conflicts. There were negative emotions, ups and downs. They were running of him away from you because he found someone else, and from that someone else to someone else. And you were trying to build something with him, but it didn't work. And we are having, very possible, the exact same thing right now in your life now. Very possible third party, but when I say third party, I don't just mean that he's married and you are married, or you both married, you are cheating on your partners. No, I also mean not only this man is married, I also mean, because seldom this guy gets married, I mean that this man in a reversed position, he constantly has the third party. He never stays with someone. And you might not want to see how things really are. You might hope that he's gonna change. You might hope that if you sacrifice yourself, he's gonna become wonderful and he's gonna become nice, he's gonna change. But this is a very negative personality. Very passionate, temperamental, fires up, absolutely impossible to compromise, to talk to, can be even aggressive, can be even using devaluing and throwing responsibility, telling you it's your fault, everything is your fault. But because you came together with reversed position, I believe this is what cards show us, that this situation brought into this life, that if you're dealing with a man like this, both of you need to untangle that knot. You must learn not sacrificing yourself and see him simply how he is, and bring yourself back in upright position and live your life and enjoy your life without throwing yourself to the feet of the reverse Knight of Wands, hoping that he's gonna change. Just yesterday I made a video, Knight of Wands. Please watch it. It's available here. But he as well has to learn not to be such a jerk towards his own life, things he does to himself and to the others. But who can help him, lead him to that? But even in upright position, he's not going to be much better in relationship, unfortunately, than this guy. But the next card to it is a King of Wands. What you need to understand and you need to do, absolutely learn to put yourself on a pedestal and concentrate on your joy. Three of Cups in upright position is a wonderful card, is a great card, is an awesome card, is a card of someone optimistic, someone like a butterfly with beautiful wings, someone with that feeling of peace, joy, and in the very core, grateful for destiny, grateful for gods, enjoying, healing deep inside, and healing the world and everyone who ever comes in touch with them. Someone very creative, someone who is full of this creative power of life, harmony, joy, and creation. You must not let no either upright position or reversed position male figure bring you in a position of reverse Three of Cups. This, my beautiful queens, is all about this reading. I hope it was helpful and you got your questions. Namaste to you all.